You don't win 5 games in a row on accident. You don't get lucky 5 times in a row. The Broncos have gone out there and earned these victories.
And being patient and getting the ball in your hands. Again, the run game was fascinating yesterday with some of the traps and the whams that they had, and their pass rush was really good. But it really is about allowing Russell to be almost like an elevated version of who he was in Seattle.
Which is a significant turnaround from their 1-5 start. And it is crazy how they've made this turnaround, and I think Sean Payton did a great job of mixing up his schemes, running different formations, and confusing that Cleveland defensive line that has been so dominant all thing on the past. The Broncos' transformation from last season's chaos is remarkable. They went from thinking they needed to rebuild from the ground up to hiring a new coach in Sean Payton, who was even called worse than the previous coach, to now everyone believing that anything is possible. As we dive deeper, it's evident that teams led by Sean Payton excel in the later months of the year, and the Broncos have upheld this trend. Their recent success isn't solely credited to Wilson's fix, but also, as I said earlier, it reflects the coaching strategy and adjustments. Talking more about the Broncos' rushing game, Sam Pirine had 55 yards and a touchdown on 7 carries, which is getting overlooked because he really set the tone early on. Collectively, the Broncos had 169 yards and 2 touchdowns over 39 carries, and Javonte Williams had 65 yards, and Russell Wilson also contributed to the rushing stats as he always does, and there was a few plays where he made something out of nothing, and Sean Payton even drew up a few ones for him to run that had the Browns completely clueless. Shifting focus to Denver's defense, they did a great job overall, even with the fact that the Browns had a 5th-round rookie starting, and they shut down the passing game and got into the heads of those Browns receivers because there were so many drops. I honestly thought the Browns kind of bit themselves in the butt in this game because Denver has one of the worst rushing defenses in the league, and they were running all over them at will, but Kevin Stefanski's refusal to run the ball consistently made things pretty easy for the Broncos, and they capitalized on the mistakes that Cleveland made. In conclusion, the Broncos are just red hot right now, and I can't wait to see what happens over the next few upcoming games because they seriously are putting themselves in playoff contention, and anything can happen when you enter the postseason red hot like they are. Obviously, there's still a ton of work to do, but if you're a Broncos fan, this stretch of games had to have been so much fun to watch, and Russ has this team believing again. Thank you all so much if you made it to this point in the video, and if you enjoyed and haven't yet, make sure to drop a like and subscribe because your support truly means the world. Also, with the second half of the NFL season already upon us, there is just so much to talk about across the league, so let me know what you would like to see next. And until then, I will see you all later.